make sure that everything is covered in that. Once you agree on the terms, you would be told that you will be getting a work visa. Make sure that you are getting a work visa because it is illegal to come as a tourist and work. There are different types of work visas. Like one could be a business visa, which may be valid for 3 months, and other would be a regular work visa, which is usually valid for 1 or 2 years. You need to check those things before you travel and make sure that you have a work visa from the company, uh, which you got the offer letter. It shouldn't be like somebody hires you and somebody arranges a visa for you. All these things do happen, so you need to be very careful. And when you come to Maldives, you need to make sure that you have a proper place to stay. You have sufficient money to start living, because you may be getting your salary after you work for a month. Usually, most of the companies, good companies, they pay the food allowance and accommodation allowance as soon as you land in Maldives and start working, so that you can take care of all your needs. Accommodation is something which you need to be very careful, because the cost of living accommodation is very costly in Maldives, and it's very difficult to find a appropriate one. So you need to be very careful. Like suppose you are working in Malé or Hulu Malé, it's quite costly. But in islands, it's quite cheap. You can get good big places. Then, as soon as you land in Maldives, you should be received by your company person and taken to a proper place to stay. Then they will do your medical, and with the medical certificate, they will submit your documents for getting the work visa stamped in your passport, and they will be giving you a digital ID card also, which is very important for all your needs. It's the like for banking or anything, you need your digital ID card, and it should be valid, and make sure that it doesn't expire. Your employer has to renew it before it gets expired. They would be checking for HIV and VDRL, some communicable disease, and if it is positive, some things they don't allow you to work. They have to return, especially HIV, and I am not very sure about all the, yeah, tuberculosis they would treat. Even VDRL they will treat, and they will let you work. When diabetes or blood pressure, no problem. But I think HIV is something which they would not let you work. You will have to leave the country after the confirmatory test. While coming for the first time, make sure that you carry some dollars for your initial expenses. Other than that, you can carry some of your clothes and personal belongings. Your airline ticket would have some restrictions like 20 kgs, so you cannot carry more than that. So make sure that you weigh your suitcase before you travel, because the extra luggage cost is too high. It's better to go there and buy it rather than carrying it from here, paying extra luggage. Few very important things. Maldives is a 100% Muslim country, so there are some rules. You cannot carry pork. You cannot carry any idols of worship or any other religious materials. That's treated as illegal. So you have to be very careful. And alcohol is also not allowed. You are not supposed to carry alcohol to Maldives. That's very important. These are few things which I felt would be important for people who are traveling to Maldives for the first time for a job. If you have any specific question, please let me know. I'll make a follow-up video also. One very important thing: please don't message me or comment me for getting a job in Maldives. And it's really very tough, and I won't be able to do that. But I can help you in letting few things, or whatever possible from my side. I've done to a lot of people. Whatever I can do, I'll do it. So that's all for now. Bye. Hope this video is informative. Bye for now. Take care. My flight is another half an hour for boarding. Bye.